Hello, this is Iron Saturday. In this video that I'm going to do is a video on Maylec the Immortal, pretty much Guild Wars 2 and his group of Guild Wars 2's biggest losers. And pretty much let's get started. This video is overseeing the former Sentinel and his criminal group known as Raiders. And he and his group came to Ore to plunder loot, but there's a darker and sadder meaning behind them. His camp is filled with misfits with sad stories. The most remembered character is the singing minstrel, who we should have more information on. But he's a famous musician in Tyria, or was, and appeared in all venues, even playing in front of Lord Codicus. There was a big play, and at the last minute he was blacklisted and rejected by the industry, never getting a job again. So, then he joined a mercenary group, or pretty much are criminals or whatever they are, the Raiders, and I really don't know why. He says his main reason is to bring life and music to Ore, but and Ore is filled with death, so let's see. And who else? And another raider will be Dara Everburn, who's very rude to you and says that if you want nice, you have to go join a mood or go to a Lion Haven or go join her sister in the Black Citadel. She must have been a hard-working char in the Legions, but from the way she sounds like, she's jealous of her more successful sister and resents her for having a comfy job in the Citadel while she's out here in the in the edges of the world fighting. And then we have Ziz, who was a hotshot scientist, but his research was stolen by bandits and his lab was destroyed. And when the schools heard of this, they stopped funding him and treated him as if he was a beginner with little to no funding. So he turned to crime and joined the Raiders because it's easier to take money than taking years and years of research and earning it. And lastly, Maylec himself. He was a sentinel that served in the brand, fighting against them, and joined several war bands. But when a char changes war bands, either because of a promotion, demotion, or the war band died. And he lost several war bands, and since he was always the one that survived, he was dubbed Immortal. But not because of his skills, but people believed that he was a coward and would run away, rejecting him from joining other war bands, simply because he fails to achieve death. And the rest of his raiders, they believe that he wants treasure, but I believe that what brought him here was so that he could die, join in this merciless place with hundreds of legions, so he could die, so he could finally, him and his band, instead of being remembered as failures, they could be remembered as heroes. And that's the video, guys, on Maylec the Immortal and his band of losers and Meddler Waypoint. And thanks, guys, for watching. Please be safe. Bye.